Hello to you all. My name is Anubhav Kashyap and today I am making video on GATE 2026 Journal Aptitude and how to score 15 out of 15 marks in this. Particularly, I was getting a lot of DMs on my LinkedIn and my WhatsApp that you guys want more videos on GATE related topics. So here I am making a very important topic or a very important video on how to get a 15 marks. If you are from any of the other streams as well, other than double E or some other branches, the aptitude part is very same for each every branch. Okay, and it contains the most amount of weightage. Not even a single subject in any core competent branches have 15 marks of weightage. The aptitude has the highest weightage in comparison to the subjective per topics or per subjects. So 15 marks is a very good amount of marks which you can acquire directly by just practicing few PYQs and just in less than 15 to 20 days. If you are already in the fourth year and you have prior experience of practicing this aptitude test for your placement season as well. So GATE 2026 journal aptitudes, like aptitude is generally divided into 5 questions of 1 marks and 5 questions of 2 marks each, which will be equal to like 15 marks. Okay, in the in any of the scenarios we will try to accumulate a good amount of marks in any of the cases. First thing is, the our aptitude is divided into 3 subcategories. The first category is quantitative aptitude. As you have seen, quantitative aptitude is generally the questions, like it is a very easy for the engineering fields to have quant aptitude to be right, that these questions generally contain that random remainder theorem, SCF, LCM, divisibility questions, percentage losses, profit losses questions, and these allegation mixtures, like one solution has this much of liquid and the other solution has some amount of liquid. What will be the how how we will get the same liquid with the same proportions? These kind of questions, efficiency, and the pipes and citrons kind of questions, like it has been asked a very good amount of times. When I gave my gear twice in my third year and my fourth year, I have seen the pipes and the citrus questions hell lot of times in my mocks, in even in my gate exam as well. So you should directly start doing the PYQs. You should not start with the theory, because in quant, in like aptitude, you should directly start with doing PYQs as start directly. Okay, citrin questions you have, and the like basically data and modern math, like pie charts and linear graphs. Like they will give you a graph, then you have to tell them which, like it's basically a bar graph questions. If I have make made any graph which is bowlers in this and the number of wickets, so they can ask you randomly that which bowler has got the maximum wicket in a season, or this kind of, this is a basic mathematics questions, and you can directly see and get tell the answer. It is very easy as well. So a PNC and probability question is a very must question. There's a conditional probability, like P B given A. Like these questions you should be like ready with these kind of formulas as well. Okay, B given A and conditional probability based theorem related question, you should be ready with this kind of arrangement. And the thing is, the question which I think which can be asked very good amount of time when I was practicing my gate aptitude is the kind of Venn diagram questions. Venn diagram questions is very must. If you are unable to see the questions directly to the words, you can directly see it from a Venn diagram perspective. Like A, the probability of getting the A, like probability of having the A event, B event, and C event. What is the probability of getting none of them? So you can directly see it from a Venn diagram perspective. It seems easy, but if you haven't practiced this, it will consume a lot amount of time, which you can be saving for your core subjects. Okay, you should practice these aptitude questions, which I felt, rather than focusing more on the theory part, you can just start directly practicing this aptitude on, like using, like just open up the PYQ book, just start reading the question, start directly solving the question. This is the only way which I think is the better way to start like applying aptitude. Okay, and the second part is analytic and spatial aptitude. Okay, These are basically like Venn diagram question, which I told you earlier, and the relationship question that we have seen, the family tree questions. Okay, you should know how to make a family tree questions like A is a A is a mother of B and C is the father of A. These kind of questions are generally asked in the question in competitive exams and even in the OA papers of your like for placements as well. So you should be aware of these kind of questions of the blood relation, B sitting arrangement. Sitting arrangement questions are very been asked a hell lot of times. And if I remember when I was giving my GATE 2025 in like GATE, there was this question on the sitting arrangement as well, which was easy, but if you don't know how to approach these kind of questions, it will take a good amount of time. Every question is doable. It is a matter of time, like how much time you will take it to solve this thing. Okay, and the number and the letter series combination, it is a very easy kind of topic to like. Aptitude is generally easy. The only like I will like tell you what is the difference, the pro and cons, which you can save time and don't lose the marks on this topic. Okay, then the spatial aptitude. Spatial aptitude is basically you have opened the dice. Okay, now you have to show which face of like opposite to five. These kind of questions, mirroring questions, folding questions, rotation, translation questions. Okay, paper folding, pattern unfolding, these are the very like you can imagine and then can answer with the spatial aptitude questions. Okay, third is the verbal aptitude. I guess the reason why I put the verbal aptitude at the last is basically you cannot practice this, like you cannot like learn this skill. Okay, if you know the answer, you know. If you don't know the answer of any, like if they ask, like if they have written some sentence, uh sciences sciences my has gone through myriad different ways. Okay, these are the example which I've taken. If you know the meaning of this word, okay, I have just taken any random example for to explain how this thing works. If you know the meaning of this thing, go ahead. If you don't know, there is no point of just giving a random guess which you will know you will fail in. Because most of my friends, even in the person I know that which was very close to me, has done the same mistake which costed him even the 30, like he was at 68 rank, that if he did it very correctly, he might have gotten that under 30 rank also. So losing marks in aptitude is a worst thing you can do. Okay, you can just skip it rather than doing a like a wrong question and deducting your negative. Like taking a negative is a taking zero is a better thing rather than taking a negative if you know that the answer is not correct. If you know that the like you have eliminated two options, then it is a like a probability of getting the right answer is a 50% chance. So you can go for it, but if you're doing it randomly, then shit doesn't work. Okay, the comprehension questions is also same thing. If you like if you know the questions of meanings, what is the meaning of this word, the meaning, like you can replace this word with some other word. Like if you know contextually that you I know the meaning of this word and I have used this word in other sentences as well, so go for it. If you don't know, just don't try to do anything right now. Just do aptitude questions again and again and again. This is the only skill how you can able to achieve this particular way of learning an aptitude. Okay, this is the schedule which you can follow. Basically the like 40 to 50 minutes per day you have to apply for aptitude. Okay, PYQs is a very must thing you can do to get an idea how this thing works. You can do all branches PYQ. The resources I followed was PW's aptitude book, and I have also downloaded some ACE material for this, and even the MEDIC material. I know the amount of question is very large in book. If you are able to solve any of the one book, I think it's more like more than enough, because mostly these questions are repeated in all of the books. I think if you can stick to one book, which I stick to this particular book, PW's aptitude book. It is a better to stick to one book and complete it fully. Okay, if you are able to complete it 60% is more than enough. Okay, and try to give as much mocks you can give in this last period of time. Okay. The thing, the golden rule is basically the journal aptitude is the highest return of investment in each section. It is like getting 13 plus marks. If you can just give 10 days dedicatedly to this, you can directly get 13 marks. And the thing is basically any core subject requires more than 1 month to master it. You can do just by giving it 10 to 20 days dedicatedly and get the 30 plus marks. Okay. So the final checklist is to get a like 15 out of or 13 out of 15 is solve PYQs, which is the must thing you can should do. Second, like memorize the square. This is very basic. Everyone knows this thing. And practice the spatial rotation and paper folding and visual exercises. This is same thing. Virtual calculator, it's like bare minimum you can do. Okay. The final piece of advice I would like to give in terms of this particular thing is the thing, just don't, in like verbal aptitude questions, what I would suggest is don't don't give random answers for the question of specifically of type of meaning. If you don't know the meaning, don't go for it, just skip it. Skipping is better than getting a negative marks, because most probably your answer will be wrong. Okay. Second, try to do like what I was like, I tried three of the strategies which I come up with the strategies. I was doing core part first and then coming to the aptitude, because I was well prepared for the aptitude. So I was able to complete the aptitude in 40 minutes, like 20 to 40 minutes. It is a range, you can complete it fully. Okay. Third is basically you should give like start doing mocks on aptitude as well, and giving full mock test is better to give in this particular time. So this was it. I hope this video makes sense for you, and I hope I have cleared all the queries regarding this. So any video if you want me to make on the GATE 2026 upcoming exam on 7 Feb and 14 Feb, two shifts. Any double EC candidates if wanted to make a specific video on a specific topic, I am happy to do that. So yes, my LinkedIn is down in the description, and my comment section is almost like available for your all the discussions. So thank you watching this video till there. Uh, I hope you get the desired rank, gate rank which you wanted, and land in the PSU and any IITs which you wanted. So thank you.